I have depleted my funds, my emergency funds, living off of them while I retired in November 2022, and needing to replace them with, a distribution. I am planning possibly in doing the same thing in 2024. Is that just a dumb idea? Kind of starting to feel like it.
I would pay attention to your tax bracket. If you're in the 12% tax bracket, I don't know if you're married or filing single, but if you're married, you can get up to close to $90,000 of taxable income before you cross over into the 22% bracket. So let's say that you take all of your taxable income, you take off your deductions, whether it's standard or itemized, and that leaves you with your taxable income. So if you're at $50,000 and you're married, you could potentially take another close to $40,000 from your IRA and stay in the 12% tax bracket. I think it makes a lot of sense to try to move money out in the 12% tax bracket, because I think taxes are going to be higher in the future than what they are today. So you can probably work with whoever does your taxes to come up with a number. And even if you don't, if you need to use some of that money for income, if you need to use some of that money to replenish an emergency savings, then you can do that as well. And then I would continue that strategy for as long as you can, because the way that you win in a qualified account is to get the money out at the lowest tax rate. So if you're didn't catch if you said how old you are, but once you're 70 and a half, you can consider doing your giving from your IRA instead of using your cash to do that as well. So I would really look hard at that. When we're doing, this is called distribution planning, is when you decide, where I have all these different sources of income for retirement, where should I get my income from to be smart from a tax perspective. And I would say that the financial planning industry has traditionally kind of pushed people to put as much money as they can into their pre-tax 401k or IRA and to leave that money in as long as possible. I guess I swim against the current whenever I tell people, no, you should really consider not using down all of your qualified money to fund your operations, but be smart. If you're in the 12% tax bracket, maybe put off Social Security, because that's going to grow for you. You're going to get roughly an 8% increase to your income if you wait every year. If you wait from your first qualifying date to your full employment date, and that's a big benefit to you. And then you can get money out of your IRA in that way.